Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. It's Mike D here. I wanted to come in here and really give props to King Los on his freestyle on the LA Lakers. I think it's LA Lakers Freestyle 193. If you haven't seen it, you need to go check it out. Shout out to Just Incredible. Shout out to the team out there. King Los is one of those MCs that he is actually one of the greatest MCs I've ever heard, as far as one of the greatest lyricists, bar for bar. He always seems to amaze me with his bar work. I remember Lupe Fiasco saying that, he's one of the MCs that he fears, or one of the lyricists that he fears, and Lupe is one of those guys too. The lyrical level of these individuals is insane. And what I wanted to do, where a lot of these podcasts, like to talk about, Drake, Kendrick, whatever, just to get their views up and all that. I want to actually talk about an MC that's out here putting in some bar work. It's the freestyle of the year so far. I know we're early in 2025, and I want this documented so we don't forget this, right? I know people are going crazy about it online, but I think people could go even crazier about it online because we know if certain MCs were in that seat spitting the same bars, then there would be everything that people are talking about. If we say we're hip hop fans and we love hip hop and we love lyricism and we want to celebrate lyricism, we need to celebrate lyricism and we need to have these breakdowns about this bar work. Now, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna attempt to spit some of these bars that King Los was able to execute perfectly on the LA Leakers freestyle segment. Now, I want y'all to go out there and check it. You got to check it for yourself anyway. And if you ain't familiar with King Los, man, you need to get familiar. You need to get familiar with, his prior freestyles, his catalog. Incredible writer, dope MC altogether. Now, he jumped on the Tell Me beat from Bobby Valentino. I think it was the remix that he did with Wayne back in the day. It was '05. Great year, great year. And the other track that he jumped on was Incarcerated Scarfaces by Raekwon. And then, man, they rounded it off with International Players Anthem, the classic UGK and Outkast record. Now, some of the bars that I highlighted, and it's so many, man. I was actually doing notes on this for days. I've been trying to, the freestyle was like last week, and I've been planning to do this actual video, for a matter of days, but it was so dense. The freestyle's about 15 minutes long, and there's so much lyricism in there. My notes were just all over the place. So I'm gonna attempt to spit some of these. Forgive me if I'm not able to execute it in that way because that's why y'all need to go actually, check the video itself. Anyway, some of the bars and some of the taglines is like, I'm Biggie out of the grave. This is my life after death. I know one of the things that he said, and he was telling his story in the freestyle because he was signed to Bad Boy. I think his story is that he was actually a part of making the band. He didn't sign the contract, so it wasn't televised. But later on, he was signed to Bad Boy, and he says something about the label that got dropped gave me one more chance. I'm paraphrasing, but he was able to tell his story in metaphorical ways and still drop those punchlines. One of the bars that I really like was like a Lion King reference, and he was like, when they lying and everybody followed them birds, ask Mufasa, nigga, you could die from what you heard. And then he was like, well, these aren't in succession. These are just some of my notes. I wanted to highlight some of the bars that really, really stuck out to me, and I wanted to, present to you guys who haven't heard it yet. And also in the comment section, put some of the bars in there that you think I missed and some of the stuff that may have went over people's heads. He's one of those type of MCs too. You got to keep rewinding like, yo, did that go over my head? What did he say there? Everything is connecting. Like all of the words are connecting. You'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. Shit gets hostile in the purge. My delusion got me out of the hood, so at this point, using logic is absurd. I really connected with that because you got to think outside of the box to be a creator. And one of the things, yo, man, for him to say shit gets hostile in the purge, my delusion got me out of the hood, so at this point, using logic is absurd. And one of my favorite lines when he closed it off with on this track before he goes into Incarcerated Scarfaces says, I'm flayed with the big clock, but you niggas got the rope around your neck and can't survive without the TikTok. And the way he did it, he stopped. He was like, you already knew the TikTok was coming. He kind of made it where you had to fill in that blank. Also, well, he had a buffering line on there too. He kind of buffered in the middle of performing it. Incredible stuff. So anyway, they do the break, and then the Incarcerated Scarface's beat comes in, and he starts spitting something that I'm gonna attempt to spit here, but this is it was perfectly executed by him. But let me see if I can do this. Paulie was piping Paula because Paulie Papa. Paulie was piping Paula because Paula Papa the plug. Got Paulie peeling the Porsche and pushing popular drugs. Paula was purchased Perkins. Her body perfect, she perky. She drop a addy, pop a addy, follow it with a perky. Whoo! Ask me to do that again. Let's see if we can do that again. Paulie was piping Paula because Paulie Papa the plug. Got Paulie pushing the Porsche. I can't even do it, man. I ain't even gonna play myself. Y'all listen to him do it. I think the first time I did it was decent. Anyway, then he goes, it's like, niggas writing this down, as I was, right? They adjusting the way of my flow like it was custom. No, I'm saying that wrong. Hold on. I wanna listen to this real quick. You know what I'm saying? I know we not live, but you know what I'm saying? It's a video. Y'all know me. I know y'all. Let's see. I want to make sure that I get the flow right because he did some stutter stuff with the flow. Perkins. Papa Addy. He's still going. Damn. All right, there it is. He says, the rappers is writing this down. The nigga Justin to wear my flow like a costume and say it's custom. Yeah, that was the flow he used. They each other, they had each other's private. Hold on. Yeah, call each other private on solid with no discussion. Yeah, they call each other private on solid with no discussion. And one thing they all agree on is don't discuss them. Every day a rapper discovers that I'm disgusting. Wrap himself in his covers and go to sleep in discomfort. Woo, hold on. And then he says, he even had a dream he put on my sneakers and scuffed them. He better wake up and buffer, apologize to the public. I'm a shoe in. Don't sneak a D. I'm a shoe in. Don't sneak a diss on the subject. Defeat any creases. I keep kicking this rough shit. Okay. All right. Y'all get it. Let me go ahead and just break that whole thing down because I was trying to get the flow and all that right. If one thing they all agree on, he's talking about these MCs who be biting his style, is don't discuss them. Every day a rapper discovers that I'm disgusting. Wrap himself in his covers and go to sleep in discomfort. He even had a dream he put on my sneakers and scuffed them. You better wake up and buffer them. Apologize to the public. I'm a shoe in. Still going with that. Don't sneak a diss. Don't sneak a diss on the subject. Whew. Defeat. Still going with that. Any creases. I keep kicking this rough shit. Listen, man. I think that, man, when we talk about great MCing, and for me, I hear guys like this, man, and I've been in these cyphers. I've seen these battles. I've seen these people in person, man. Been around these people that write stuff like this in person. And it's like, some of the stuff that people bring to me is just not, it's impressive, man. Some of the people that folks put on a pedestal, I'm like, they're cool. This stuff is you gotta listen to the whole freestyle. And I would be remiss if I didn't highlight King Los and his freestyle recently, 193 on LA Leakers. Look it up on YouTube. I mean, I would play it here, but I don't want to take views from them. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, even try to piggyback on that. I just want to highlight the great work that's being done. Shout out to you, Los. Shout out to you for having the freestyle of the year. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you could bring us even more of that, or, you know what I'm saying, more music or whatever it is, man. But we're here for the bars, and I love it, man. Keep the bars coming. Like I said, go check out that freestyle. And for the people who have checked out the freestyle, Let me know some of the bars that you were amazed by, or let me know if I'm tripping. Let me know, what I'm saying, I'm overstating this or whatever. And for the people who are coming back after listening to the freestyle, let me know what you think. All right, hit like and subscribe. I'm going to holler at y'all. Make sure you tune in to me live with Servan on Mondays. I will talk to you guys soon. All right.